Hold it.
He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Rickey, when I got this story, it saddened my heart, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that music mogul Jermaine Dupri is giving fans a behind-the-scenes look, y'all, at how the iconic R&B group Xscape almost didn't happen. And, honey, they're saying that tea is hot, and, honey, the honesty is unmatched. Now, in a recent interview, y'all, they're saying Mr. Dupri shared that he wrote and produced Xscape's debut album, Hummin' Coming at You, in just 2 weeks. Now, he said just 2 weeks to make what would become one of the most memorable R&B albums of the 90s. But when he first started y'all working with the group, they say he didn't expect them to blow up. He say, why? He said, I was writing mainly y'all rap music at the time, Jermaine admitted, and I had no real R&B chops. I was writing from my experience with women, so just kicking it was, honey, from my perspective. Now, despite his doubts, he saw something in Xscape, y'all, that others didn't. In fact, they said many people in the industry struggled, honey, to see the spark in the group at all. People didn't think they were cute at all, said they were ugly, honey. The issue of the image became even more painful when the Notorious, listen to this, y'all, and I'm sure y'all can recall this. They're saying that the Notorious B.I.G. dropped in his famous line, y'all, in Just Playing, I'll have sex with RuPaul before I have sex with them ugly Xscape women. And we just changing some of the words.
Who said that?
That's what Baby Notorious B.I.G. said. Brett, you remember that line in Just Playing Dreams? From what B.I.G. did?
Gary,
But anyway, the lyrics, y'all, that JD said, honey, hit the group hard and only reinforced the industry's unfair perception of them. But instead of backing down there saying Jermaine Dupri doubled down, y'all, they said, y'all think, he said, he told people, okay, y'all think they ugly? He said, well, cool, then find me someone who can sing better than them. Now, they say he pointed out, y'all, that Xscape, honey, came out at the same time as In Vogue, who was seen as glamorous, sultry, and marketable. They said Xscape, by contrast, was hood girls with killer pipes, but not the industry-approved look. They weren't fly, JD recalled, honey, being told. He said they were too real. Now, they said even radio, y'all, wasn't on their side. At first, Columbia Records was told that JD's production for Xscape sounded too young for the R&B format. Still, y'all, he never stopped pushing. He said, I believe in their vocals. He said, I didn't fully get why they were being treated, y'all, so differently, y'all. So then he hired Diane Warren, you know, to help write some songs, you know, for him and stuff like that. But it's sad, it's really sad that people said those girls were ugly, Rickey. They said Candy, Tasha, Toya, and all of them were ugly
Who is
people.
Toya?
Or whatever her name is. Tasha, Tanya, what's her name?
Well, all of us was rough.
Tamika.
All us when we started was rough around the edge
Come
before
on
we
now.
got
We
cleaned
all
up.
was real rough.
You should have seen it. You ought to see
Yeah.
some of my first pictures.
I
Gary,
look
look
like
at
a
your
little boy.
pictures. Your damn pictures. Yours.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, have you seen your pictures lately, Gary?
Who, me?
Your old pictures back in the day.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I had double teeth and everything, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
you
know,
weren't
Yeah.
polished yet
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Everybody
But-
start off a little rough.
Really?
Your picture
Rough.
from last
Into the
week.
groove,
We talking about
yeah.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
well, I mean,
I'm
it's sad.
talking about, I couldn't. You couldn't afford an edge up back then.
Yeah, well, that's sad that people did it. Well, I'm glad Jermaine is talking about it and letting us know because, honey, I mean, you know, we
I did my
love
first comedy
Xscape.
show. I had to use my high school senior pictures.
Well, you know, while you're talking about them, you might as well give them their flowers because
Yeah.
Tamika Scott said that Your Little Secret went platinum last
Yes,
week,
I
and
saw
they just
that.
got their gold album as well.
Yeah.
So big shout out to Xscape.
Shout out
Come
to
on,
all
Lord.
of them, for
Yeah,
real, because they all
Lord.
have amazing vocals and they all have done amazing things.
Yes, Lord.
In the culture, for the culture, Candy doing her thing. Come on, Tiny doing her thing. Don't do that, Gary.
Yeah, honey. Well, no, you talk to your boss, JD, don't do it. He gonna put the story out.
No.
that-
Talk to you for highlighting some mess.
Yeah, well, he put the story out, baby, for me
Well,
to
the
talk about.
the story been out. That's not. It's
Oh, it's
old.
been out?
It's yeah. You a little
Oh, I
bit late.
just
That
got-
was
oh.
kind of old. The Biggie thing was like back in the 90s.
No, but we talking about the
this
whole
is not-
story, though.
Yeah, but the whole story. That thing was old. So you just
Really?
bringing some mess to it.
Oh.
Yeah. So we love
Well,
every member of
we
Xscape, and we
love
proud of
them.
them. And
Yeah.
ain't none of them ugly.
No, ma'am, they not ugly, honey. Money does wonders. Yes, ma'am, they
my
all are
gosh,
beautiful.
Gary.
They are beautiful. I love each and every one of them. I sure do. I don't know, honey.
Boy,
I
that was
love
messy.
honey
He
Tamika,
said,
honey.
oh.
They're beautiful. Moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Let's set the scene for Usher. Oh, damn Brett, Usher in the news. Now, the international R&B royalty, y'all, they say he's out in the French capital, honey. They say he was having what we imagine as a fabulous dinner, y'all. Wine, candles, but they say, but he approaches the exit, y'all, only to find the doorman, y'all, seemingly slacking on his job, his one job, holding the door open, y'all. They say, so what does Usher do? They say Usher, he grabs the handle himself, baby, pauses dramatically and holds the door for the doorman, complete, y'all, with the signature. Let me teach you something real quick, baby. That's the body language they say Usher gave. They said the people noticed. They said, but social media, y'all, users had thoughts, y'all. They said some praise Usher for keeping it cool and teaching the man, you know, a lesson with class, while others said they felt like a power play, y'all, calling it humiliating and unnecessary. They said, quote, no need to humiliate him like that, Usher. They say holding the door for the doorman is next level petty. They said, honestly, both sides had a point, though. But the whole deal was Usher was leaving a beautiful, fabulous restaurant, and the doorman was standing like down the hall, so he wasn't close enough to the door to hold the door for Usher. So Usher held the door and told him to come through and stuff. And people saying, was it petty for Usher to do that, to teach him? They say this is what rich people do and all that. And I felt so bad for Usher, because that man should have been there to hold that door for them.
To feel
you know?
bad for Usher.
Why?
He's a complete gentleman, and he held the door open because he felt like the door needed to be held open.
Yeah, but the doorman was there to hold the door for him.
Oh, so what?
And he wasn't there enough times, so Usher held the door for him. And that was really nice. It was very classy and very gentlemanlike, because, you know, they say rich people show you a lesson, honey. Let me show you a lesson quick. This is what you're supposed to be doing, not me doing this for you. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully everybody got out the door and got to their destination.
They did, Gary.
They did?
They're where they need to be safely.
Oh, good. Because there was a beautiful truck they put Usher in. So I say that was really nice. It was a nice suit he had on, too. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is mocha mousse. On the high, you say mocha mousse, and on the low, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today.
Mocha mousse.
Mocha mousse.
Mocha mousse.
Lambda, and mocha mousse. Y'all give it up and Gary with the tea.